conversation. Go ahead.
Hello, everybody. My name is Dave Juskow, and this is the Comedy Cellar Football Show. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby. I'm the fella you came in with. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady. Oh, luck be a lady. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Comedy Cellar Nightly Football Show with me, Dave Juskow, every Tuesday, usually at 8, but tonight at 7, and thank you for joining us on this early, 1 hour earlier edition. Joining me this evening are an array of lovely guests who are some of my closest friends. I will introduce them the way I see them on my screen, in no particular order. To my left, her very popular podcast is called Friends Like Us, and is on all of your favorite streaming networks. Her amazing comedy special is called Single Black Female, with one of the greatest comedy posters of all time, and can be found on Apple TV and Amazon Prime, just to name a few. She opened for Jim Gaffigan all summer long. Please welcome Marina Franklin, everybody.
Oh,
Hi, everyone. Hi.
And to my right, the producer of ABC's Supermarket Sweep with Leslie Jones, that airs every Sunday at 8. And right after this, tonight at 10 o'clock, a repeat of Sundays. His latest comedy album is called Home and Away and is available on Amazon. And his podcast is called Four Corners and is available on the Laugh Button streaming network. Please say hello to Lenny Marcus, everybody.
Hey.
And last but not least, on my bottom, which is funny every week when I say that, he is the co-host of the Comedy Cellar's Live from the Table podcast you can hear on Sirius XM and also the Laugh Button streaming network. He was a regular on Crashing and America's Got Talent, but not just America's Got Talent, the champions. Please say hello to the birthday boy, Dan Naturman, everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you, David.
Happy birthday today.
It's my actual birthday. Yes, it is. And my sister got me a hat, which I can model for you.
I'd like that very much. In fact, this tonight's
Well, it doesn't look
episode
like
is
you have
all
a head
about
at the
modeling.
moment.
Yeah.
Well, where is that damn hat? Well, I'll find it.
This is like the Charlie Brown Halloween. I got a rock.
Juskow, can
Well,
you
nice
add
to
me to
meet
the
you.
photos in the intro so you look like you have a diverse
Dave.
I did that on purpose. I didn't want any diversity. Yes, of course. I'll add you in.
Oh, cool.
Actually, I thought you were in there already. I don't know what
Maybe
I put
I
in.
am. I didn't see it. Oh,
Well,
what nice
remember-
hat, Dan.
Thank you. This is my sister's present.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what she got
She
you.
also got me a jacket, but this is a little more playful.
Oh,
Oh,
what?
I told
Yes.
you were underwater, not on a ski slope.
Well, now he looks like Jacques Cousteau. It's perfect.
Well, and if it should be blue so it could match the background. That would be
Welcome
good.
to the undersea world of that Naturman.
I don't think he knew he was going to be in a blue background today. Well, happy birthday, Dan. What did you have planned for today? Do you have anything planned after this?
No, I don't.
Well, you're not a birthday guy.
I'm not a birthday guy.
What?
Maybe when I'm 60, I'll have a big sweet 60.
I thought that was this year. All
Oh.
right. I thought, no, my 75th is next year. So I'm just getting ready. But I'm a huge birthday guy. And the funny thing is that kind of so is Marina, even though she has the strangest birthday of all time, which is December 25th.
Except nobody
Which is,
knows how old she is.
It's called, no,
I've been
nobody
saying
knows.
it lately on stage, which is a mistake, I guess, but
Yes,
still,
huge
it's fun
mistake.
to do. It's
You should
fun.
Never. Do you know my grandmother on her grave still never told us her birthday? On the gravestone, it's not even there. She goes, just
So she's still
died.
not free.
That's right. In fact, we just found documentation of why she never told us in my aunt's kitchen or something. She was 2 years older than her husband. And I guess she never wanted us to know. And that's why she never told us.
That's why, because she was 2 years older. Could you imagine my story? I was 17 years older.
Then who? Your husband?
The couple back, one of the ones I dated, one of the little ones I dated.
Oh, then a boyfriend? You don't have to explain that. That's
Oh.
brilliant. But the funny thing about Marina is we always do celebrate her birthday. I guess the worst birthday of ever might be December 24th. So thank God yours is on the 25th, I assume. And the funny thing is, if you do have a birthday on December 24th, the best thing you can do is probably become a stand-up comic, because there's so many Jews in stand-up, you can probably celebrate on your actual birthday. But other than that, you're really screwed on the 24th. But you've never had a problem with your birthday being on Christmas, right, Marina?
No, that's not true. I've always felt like the 25th was worse than the 24th.
Oh,
Ask
you
anyone.
have? I thought you always said it was cool.
Well, it depends on how you practice Christmas. Like, I believed in Santa Claus until I was 12, so that's a problem. So I always thought Santa Claus came down the chimney on the 25th until I went to my first
right.
white boyfriend's house in Iowa, and they
You
celebrated.
could just say boyfriend, you know.
I want to specify though. It's very important in the time that we're in. But but
And
they those people opened presents on Christmas Eve, and I was traumatized. I was like, Santa didn't get to come down the chimney.
I would have been like that too. That's what we were all. I mean, we're all Hebrew, but I mean, everything we've seen in a Rankin Bass show says that you're not supposed to open those gifts until the 25th. It's very
But
clear.
Santa comes the night before,
drops them off.
drops them off, and then you wake up and you open the gifts.
But doesn't he technically come after midnight, which is Christmas Day?
I think he comes Christmas Eve, but he might. I mean, look, it's a long night. He probably starts. I don't know when he starts, but he finishes up by probably 4 or 5 a.m.
Well, a lot of the Netflix specials have been clearing that up on how it works and how his sleigh goes through kind of a black hole and how he's able to deliver the presents, because that was always a mystery. How you're going to do that all in one night? I don't know if you saw the Kurt Russell one last year. It was really good. It was with the big twist ending of who was Mrs. Claus.
Of course, it was a lot easier back when A, there were less people, and B, all the Christians were in Europe, and he could skip North America, South America, Africa, Asia, back, say, in the year 1000, when Christendom hadn't expanded toward these other places, and it was much easier. But of course, nowadays his work is much more difficult to job.
Underwater fun facts.
Yeah.
I wonder if he can travel with the virus and everything. He better wear a mask this year.
Yeah.
I'll tell you,
I think Christmas is canceled.
I just want to
What?
say, Dan, you need to do something for your birthday. Today is very special.
I thought that too, but he doesn't seem to care. There are people like, we don't even know when Lenny's birthday is. No one knows.
Last year was a big birthday, and I didn't do anything. So this year is a minor birthday. So I don't know that.
But the celebrating on the minor birthdays is the key. That's exactly what I never celebrate the milestones. They're too depressing. So celebrate 51, 52, 53.
But I think for
those are all
60
fine.
for you, Dave, we need to do something big.
No, I never celebrate the milestones. Don't you get it? And besides, I've always done big things or sometimes small. This year, I think I had the best birthday anyone's ever had during COVID. Just right here, down here at the Cellar. And just, it was just super fun. And it was like the first day, I think we all just kind of hung around, it was kind of nice.
It was sweet. And I loved watching you receive your birthday cake. I remember Rachel and I because you were like, yay for me.
And I did invite all of you. So
it was
Dan couldn't make it
nice.
for some reason. I don't remember why.
Was I not there? I think I was there.
You said you couldn't make it. I invited you. You said you were out of town or something, which of course is obviously
I
a
was
lie.
at your birthday. Pretty sure I was there because.
Oh, maybe you were. I got really drunk.
I'm pretty sure I was there.
I know Lenny wasn't there.
Didn't CK?
On the subway.
Didn't who? Yeah, Louis CK was there. Yeah.
CK was here with his dog. Yes.
Oh, he told me the greatest thing. I've been repeating it on the podcast. She said he emails Woody Allen like once a year or something. And he said, yeah, times are really bad. Now I have to use Wallace Shawn as my leading man, where everybody else is in trouble.
Speaking of trouble, Roman Polanski, I just watched The Killer Vampires, the Happy Killer. Is it Happy Killer Vampires?
I never heard of it. Is it
oh
old
my
or new?
God, it's with Roman Polanski. It's old and it's so good.
He's in it?
Yeah, and he's a
It's from
creep
the
in it.
60s?
Yeah. And I'm
I
like,
never heard of it.
he's in here. He's being a creep. Even in this movie, they should have known.
Well,
he was grabbed. He's in underneath. There's no reason for him to grab this woman's boob underneath this table.
You understand all the directors of film until maybe now they've all been creepy. I mean, look at I won't use the word, but I mean Scorsese, Quentin Tarantino, they love putting themselves in movies using the N-word. It's like, why? It's like they write this script and then like, no, I'll do this part. Why? So it's like, no, it's okay if I do it. It's all right. They're all a little creepy, and I don't understand it. But
Judd Apatow seems to be a completely above board, straight.
I agree. Of course, you have to say that because he's been very kind to you, but he's been kind to me too. But he really does seem above board. He does seem like a
very
really
shocking if there's any Me Too's or any scandal whatsoever in his. And
it would be sad because his wife is so sexy and a really good actress too. I remember I love that movie, The Other Women. I think it's called The Other Woman. It's with his wife and who the blonde girl from Charlie's Angels, Cameron Diaz, and Kate Upton. And I remember I bought this, my friend Ashley, to my nephew's bar mitzvah, and she was like 23 at the time. Everybody was making fun of me. And then my niece and her friend, who were 16, they just like, oh, Ashley reminds us of Kate Upton. And I just assumed from the movie, The Other Woman, I just assumed they were going to say she was stupid. But they actually and she has big boobs, but they were actually really like, no, she just has that really great personality, which is, she's like a real sweetheart. And I'm like, oh, I thought for sure 16-year-old girls were not only going to make fun of their Uncle David bringing somebody way young, but were going to be mean, but they were very kind. And then everybody liked her. It was the right choice. Even the women who were like, 50 who were angry, they were like, we were going to come and make fun of you, but she's really nice.
Is it Ashley Nauer, Ashley Morris, or Ashley Newton?
Her name was Ashley Rivera. She's Spanish.
None of the above.
But she used to work at Tommy Bahamas, where I met everybody, because I used to work there, as you know.
I'm just looking on your Facebook. Apparently, she's not one of your Facebook friends.
No, I think I don't know. She's on Instagram. She is on Facebook. I don't know. She's very nice. She had to move to Houston, which really kind of bothers me. All right, let me share my screen here and get down to business for today's special show, which is going to be awesome. What's this? What? This is the greatest album cover or whatever, the special cover. It's my favorite cover. The art of the comic album cover is lost, although Lenny's is really great with the turnstiles on Here and Now. And, that was like the greatest thing when we were kids, right? The album cover.
Yeah.
This is, I didn't even know this was your actual cat.
Oh,
I mean, that's the best. I thought you got an animatronic cat to do this exact.
He did not like that day. He did not
Billy?
like. Yeah, that's
it's Billy.
Because Billy since has passed, and I knew he was going to, so I felt like let me,
You stuffed him?
You know what,
But it
Lenny?
looks like
Lenny
no,
is.
he was alive.
He was alive there, Lenny.
I want him stuffed, and I want him stuffed
No. No, but he was very angry that day.
Of course, you can
not
see.
something. I'm actually holding him up behind the door,
That's amazing.
and they were able to
But I love it.
That is-
Single black female. It's a really
Thank you.
good show. Here's something for Danny today.
Because it's your birthday.
Sorry about the Tommy thing, but oh no. He's like, coconut cream. And here's another one for you for your birthday.
You say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too. Don't do that, okay?
All right. Now this, now as you all know, I, with Lenny, often tailgate at the Giants games, which we're not allowed to do this season. This is what we should have been doing last Sunday at a Giants, Redskins, Washington Football Club game.
Yeah.
This was from, I guess, last year or 2 years ago. This is what we normally do, which we can't do anymore. This is called a shot ski. And let's take a look at what happened last year when they were named the Washington Redskins. Here's the video.
Patron instead of that.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
All right, good.
You can do whatever you want. It's a free country.
I'll Patron too. Fill me up, buddy.
Filling up the shot ski, but what's
I almost bought
But
Patron.
with
You said
who?
you were gonna have some.
who bought it? It's the guy in the Redskins headdress.
You just drink. You just take the cup.
You can't wear that anymore.
We all gotta be the same height. So,
now COVID.
got the shot.
Hail to the Redskins!
Go Giants! Go Redskins! It's nice. It's the Giants and Redskins coming together as friends over a wide range.
It's like Joshua.
The Giants and Redskins coming together.
I
That
got
man
a
has
question.
been canceled.
Yeah, go ahead.
That one guy on the end there, is he black? What's up with his hair? What's going on
Oh,
there?
this guy?
Yeah, he's some
Yeah,
sort of.
he is half black. His name is Damon Weber, and I always forget he is. And he's one of our friends. He's such a great guy, and I always forget he's half black because sometimes I say horrible things.
Oh, damn! Because
How
I'm
did you
looking at
pick
him.
that out? I never even knew he was black. I mean, it's like it's
Black
so weird.
people, we know, we always.
No, the hair is clearly.
I guess so.
Ethnic,
Yeah, he's like Derek Jeter and stuff. This is Levy. These are all our pals. This is I went to high school with Lee. Lenny knows Lee because he makes amazing scallops.
He's the best.
But this guy with the headdress, I mean, right?
Yes.
This is the way they used to come to the games.
This
He'd
is
come to
when
the
you know
Giants
he's
game,
black. Look at that
and he would
look.
bring what we called the peace pipe, so the Giants and Redskins can be friends. You're not going to see this at an Eagles Giants game, but it's like, this guy was having the best time. Now he's not allowed to wear that anymore.
No,
Oh,
Lenny, what happened?
you know what happened.
Oh yeah, I guess people are just woke. This is my friend Memo, who you guys all know. And instead of going to the tailgate now, Memo and I had to we went to a drive-in movie on the last night of the New York Film Festival. I showed this last week, but now I have a reason for showing it again. And we saw this movie with Michelle Pfeiffer called French Exit because it was about a talking black cat. Or so we
No.
thought, but the cat did not talk. It was false advertising. But we went to the drive-in and we were sitting there. And do you guys know Marie's Crisis in Manhattan?
No.
Hey, is that Dylan Farrow?
What? No,
That looks like Dylan Farrow.
no, her name is Funka, something like that. Anyway, this place, Marie's Crisis, is like this gay bar where they play show tunes on piano all the time. And it's great. It's open till 4 a.m. Everybody sings around the piano. It's a lot of fun. And during COVID, they had a lot of the piano players just coming on, and you would donate money, and stuff, and they would just play during the COVID thing. And they were playing on Saturday, and before the show, Memo has an electric car, so we were able to just put it up on the screen while we were waiting, as if it could get any gayer. 2 guys sitting in the car together just on a Saturday night at the movies. We were watching this. But the best is that it's all these people, and they're like, play something from Rocky Horror, play something from A Chorus Line. And I decided I thought it'd be funny to write R.I.P. Whitey Ford, which nobody seemed to understand. I can see by your reaction, nobody finds it funny.
Dave.
I never laughed so hard in my life when I wrote it. Well, it's just funny to do sports references to gay people, I think. Oh, speaking of gay,
look at that.
well, these are my new modeling photos that I've been doing now lately. I'm on modeling shoots all the time.
Oh,
And,
God. You sound like my ex-boyfriend, always
these are-
living his past modeling
These are my
days.
model friends.
Sophia
And
Samrad.
you don't know this girl.
That's Sophia?
Yeah, you don't know her, Dan.
I don't know Sophia.
Yeah, you don't know. You're telling me you think you know this girl on the right.
Is that Sophia or not?
All right, it is. Yeah, there she is with you. All right. It was all a gag I was setting up. Dan, you don't know that girl, but he does. I think that was one of my birthdays.
Oh.
Beautiful girl.
Here she is again.
Oh,
with
look,
Dan
and I'm
Naturman.
over there.
And
Look
you're
at
over
me.
here. And who's this? From Supermarket Suite, Bethel Karam, everybody.
Yay.
She was wonderful on Supermarket Suite, playing the ditzy barista. I loved it. I loved it, Lenny. I really loved the show.
Thank you, Dave.
Yeah, I thought it was really fun. I actually got caught up in it. I'm like, why isn't she putting stuff in her cart? You know what the best part about the show is? That supermarket is so clean. I love that it was just so nice and clean and stocked with everything. It's what you want a supermarket to be.
I can't wait to watch it.
It was fun.
What is
And
a game show sort of a thing?
Yeah.
yeah, like it's a remake of the old one. Here's Dan again. Here's Lenny. Here is Debbie Shea, who was also invited to the Marcus wedding. Is that
I got
correct?
fired on this one.
Yeah, you got fired. And here's Mateo, who was on Howard Stern today. He was terrific.
Oh yeah, he told me last night we were playing Fortnite, and he
Yeah,
told me-
right. Your thing. I was going to talk about Fortnite. You and Mateo play Fortnite together all the time.
Did
he was
bring
talking
me
about
up
it
on
today.
Howard Stern?
He
at
did
all?
not, and I was a little upset about that because he did bring up Fortnite.
Did he say
How rude.
Yamanika's name and not
No,
mine?
and he didn't mention my name either. So let's just drop it.
Okay. All right.
Whatever.
It was just kind of sad because last night I wanted to play with him and he was like, I've got to go. I have to get up early.
Well, he really did. I took a picture. This is my friend Memo's bar in Queens. And I took this picture because I thought it said Rich Voss Pale Ale, but it's just a rare Voss Belgian Pale Ale.
Oh, that's hilarious.
and I was like, oh, I was about to, let me get the Rich Voss. In fact, I drank it. It was pretty good. And I
Send that
kept
to
saying, let me
Bonnie.
get the Rich Voss. And she was like, what are you talking about? The Rich Voss Pale Ale. I couldn't see without my glasses far away. Speaking of which, like, this is the same thing. This is a picture I took the other day. This is a legendary building on Park Avenue that I was taking a picture of this little stand right here because they took my stage name. Which still makes me very angry.
JJ.
This is my mother chauffeuring me to lunch the other day, which is hilarious. And this is the saddest thing of all. I was able to get the senior citizen dinner because it's 55 years and older.
Oh, no.
So I was completely eligible.
Oh, no.
Senior citizen dinner.
Wow, none of us are all that far away from that, David.
No, but
No.
very
Where is
exciting
that?
when you see it.
Where's that again?
I had the stuffed broiled filet because that's what you're supposed to order at a diner when you're a senior citizen.
Oh my God.
I didn't want it, but you have to order something ridiculous when you're a senior citizen because
None of
it's
that
on the
stuff is
menu.
good for a senior citizen.
No, none of it. Like the fried clams. What is
Yeah.
that? You're gonna
Let's
have
get a
that
fried clams at a diner.
Is that a senior the official start of senior citizenhood is 55? That seems a little young.
This is I agree, but it's the second thing I've seen at the track. It's also I can get into the club for
no.
$2 less at 55 and older. So
Oh,
it's been a
God.
very exciting summer for me.
It was a millennial who
I
made
would have
that up.
thought 65 is a more appropriate.
Well, that's what we'd like to think the older we get. Now we'll think 75 is a much better senior citizen thing. But here's some more modeling photos. This was this restaurant. I think it's called Nomo Kitchen or something. It's down in Soho. It was awful. It's like one of those crummy snobatoriums, where they have brunch and everything. They gave me 2 cups of cold coffee. I was furious. That kind of stuff drives me insane.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
can I get a refill? And I'm like, it's just cold. And they don't give you a spoon. They don't give you a napkin to put your spoon on when you're stirring your coffee. I don't like that. This is my friend Mitch. Dan, he
You're
used
cranky
to
like someone
own.
who eats at a diner.
That what?
You're cranky like someone who eats at a diner.
I'm a senior citizen, Lenny. Yes, I am.
That place is too hip for you.
Well, that's right. But Dan, I don't know if you remember Mitch. He used to own F-Stop.
I remember F-Stop. I don't remember Mitch. We haven't been to F-Stop, and that was 20 years.
I know it's closed, but he used to own these great clubs. That Lava.
You
we
had
used to do
a
comedy
birthday,
there.
you had a birthday, I think, at F-Stop.
Well, the birthday, I was getting you something for your birthday. I left it somewhere. See, here's I'm totally into modeling pictures now.
Oh, I know that place.
Oh, okay. So Lenny, let's play supermarket sweep.
Yeah.
You have to guess the logos.
Well, that's easy.
Oh, is it? What is it?
It's Comedy Cellar.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
Nice.
All right. Well, we started with an easy one. What's this?
Your
Ooh.
bathroom.
It's a product, Marina.
Oh,
7-Up.
7-Up.
Oh,
Freshen
Freshen Up.
Up.
Freshen Up.
Yeah.
Nice.
All the things that you shouldn't
Supermarket
be
sweep
eating.
brought to you by Freshen Up. Freshen Up cup. 7 pieces of beautiful juice. I get a squirt that goes for 7-Up. And by,
Oh, no.
Oh, Crest? No.
yeah, you're close.
Oh, Pepsi.
Accident.
you
Oh my God.
got the old product.
That's so
Fine.
For your dentures.
Oh, the
Lenny,
Reggie
you better.
Bar.
Can you get this one, Lenny?
I got it already.
What is it?
The
Looks like-
Reggie Bar.
How the
Oh
That
my
is
God.
unbelievable.
Damn. Are you serious?
Natterman? You got to get on supermarket sweep
That's
immediately.
amazing, Naturman.
That was unbelievable. Folks, if you're watching and you're in the chat room, you have to chat and say how unbelievable that was, because that was
That was
amazing.
pretty good.
No one
Also,
thought
click
I
on the
could get
donate
it at
button
all,
if you're
huh?
enjoying the show.
You
What?
didn't even think
You would have had 1,000 guesses. You wouldn't have got that, Marina.
I would never would have gotten that. How did you get that
I'm
from
not
the
a sports
baseball?
fan, but I am a fan of Carmel and Peanuts.
That is impressive. All right, let's see. What about this one?
Oh, no.
Your
I
spell's
don't know.
terrific.
Yeah.
Got it again. It's amazing. Natterman's got to
Oh
go
my
on supermarket
God.
sweep, Lenny. It's that obvious.
I feel like
especially-
these are
You gotta
skewed.
go with them, Dave. You need
Well,
some
if the
partner.
products are from the 70s, then yes, we're gonna kill.
These
the
are
products
racially
are- no.
skewed.
Oh, so Lenny, this is your director of supermarket sweep. This is the director of supermarket sweep here, Rupert Thompson.
Really?
And this is me back in the 70s when I had hair. I had that same hair as that guy Damon who you said was black.
Oh
Oh,
my
you
God.
do.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Wait,
that's why I
what
got
is this?
confused.
What is this from?
Well, I'll tell you exactly where it's from because before he directed Supermarket Sweep, and I posted this online, he directed this little tidbit.
Oh, he did?
But John Landis was
Yeah.
the director of that.
Well, I switched it so mine. and
Michael, can we
Michael's
get
at the
out of
bottom.
here? No, I'm enjoying this.
Well, I can't watch.
It's only a movie.
Not funny.
You were scared, weren't you?
I wasn't that scared.
Yeah, you were scared. Midnight.
All right.
This explains everything.
God.
Oh
I
my
kind of
god.
want to see the end of that.
Who wouldn't? But
Wait,
yeah,
he
Rupert.
directed that?
Yeah. The
Oh
director
my
of Supermarket Sweep directed this brilliant scene,
But it was John Landis that directed the
bottom one.
bottom one.
Yes. But look how good he did though. Look how talented he was. He really
He's
got
won
it.
Emmys, that guy.
What?
He's won Emmys.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying this is how I started him out.
He
What
could
year
sue.
is this?
He may not want you to put this up as his work.
The
He
college
doesn't
thing?
care.
Is this a
How
college?
did this happen? This is the saddest thing of all.
Oh,
How did
Eddie.
this happen?
Hmm.
He's like, let me see your penis. I know we show this all the
Oh,
time.
look at
So
that dress.
we're
I
all
love
there.
That dress.
here's Marina.
That's a good
Here's
dress.
Dan. Here's Lenny. Here's me in the back.
I was so thin.
We're all there.
This was 3 years ago. How many?
That's
years?
Debbie, right?
4 years ago this Friday.
Wow,
4 years ago this Friday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hand it to me. I haven't changed.
No, you have. Well, Dan, you really haven't. It's amazing.
I need to get darker so that it's obvious that I'm there.
And there's-
I was just
Well,
like, oh,
Keith is
yeah.
there too. So and
Yeah,
Sherrod. So
Sherrod.
look, see, we're diverse.
Except for my hair. It's like, oh.
And here we are at Marina's one of her
Birthday.
birthdays. We're all
Yeah.
That's a
together.
long time ago.
oh, that's a long time ago.
The widow, what's it? Was it the widow Henley?
Vic Henley.
Uh,
yeah. Oh.
Danny Natterman.
Oh yeah, that was my ex-boyfriend, the one that was younger than me. That was one of the young ones.
And
doing
there's
that
Marissa
party.
Pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Where is she?
Right
Marissa
above
back
me.
here. Nobody
And
knows.
Kyle
She was-
Grooms.
Oh, that's Kyle Grooms, right?
Yeah. Lost.
And there's Bonnie. And
That was
there's
a nice
that
gift.
Voss Belgian Pale Ale.
Folks.
I think I'll
But-
give him credit for that one. That was probably the best birthday gift any boyfriend has ever given me.
It was
He
so
did
much
good there.
fun. Well, look at us. Look at the four of us. We're all there. We all like each other. Isn't that great? No? Nobody cares? What the hell kind of show is
Great.
it?
I
It
think
was-
it is great. It was fun.
Do we have more
Better be.
supermarket sweeps so I can show everybody who's boss?
You gotta watch tonight. Dan, did you watch it or no?
I didn't watch it, but if that's what it is, it sounds great. I gotta check it
Yeah,
out.
watch tonight at 10 o'clock on ABC.
Leslie's the host. Is that what? I don't. I just have stuff that you can stream. I don't have broadcast television.
It's repeating tonight. It's terrific. It also did very well in the ratings, Lenny. So you should be
Yeah.
happy. It beat everything that wasn't sports related.
That's right.
It's not going to beat Sunday Night Football. And what are you going to do? There's a goddamn game 7. That's going to be tough, even though nobody cares about baseball. It's a game 7.
Right.
So, and the Dodgers are playing. So you're not going to beat that, but you beat everything that wasn't sports related. So it had a very good opening, right?
Yeah, it had a great opening. Everybody's thrilled. It goes up against the World Series Game 5 and Tom Brady versus the Raiders next week. So it's going to be tough, but it'll get an audience. It really
That's
will.
all right if they keep repeating it on, Tuesday nights or whatever, or if they have time to repeat it,
On
which they
CBS.
do.
Where's it on? What?
ABC.
ABC. You can
I
get it on
Usually-
Hulu from what I hear.
I don't have any TV.
So
Yeah,
how
Hulu.
many
Right, we get it. What the hell? Who is this? How old did you just turn? 70?
No.
There's
nowadays-
other ways to watch TV,
I know, but I'm trying to find out where it's available on streaming. That was my query.
Oh, can't you go to abc.com, Lenny?
Probably.
Yes,
Doesn't
I
want to
believe
tell
you
us.
can, or Hulu, or a lot of these streaming services are carrying.
What shirt is that, Vicky
What is
and
like
Vinny?
hoodoo?
This
Does
is,
hoodoo?
Is that the Stress Factory?
Yeah, I was opening for Louis C.K. at the Stress Factory just Saturday night, and
Oh,
Vinny was generous enough to give me a Vinny and Vicky long sleeve T-shirt.
I like it. Well, didn't he do that Stress Factory up nice, huh?
Yeah, I
Like
got to
the
hand it to Vinny.
outdoors?
You can't shut Vinny down because he's resourceful. He put up a huge tent outside.
Spent a lot of money on it to make sure that he figured it out early on that we were going to
How many
be
people
here
came
for the
in?
duration.
think
I
it
was just there last Wednesday.
I'm gonna speak
size.
as Noam and say, let's stop talking about that place.
It's about 200 folks.
Well, we always talk. I mean, we always talk about the Cellar, and we're doing a Cellar show, and we want people to come.
Someone
but
is
it's
speaking in French in the chat room.
I saw that too.
Je suis. I am content that
What?
I learned French during the program.
Heard.
Oh, that I heard. Okay, sorry.
Well, that chat person was kind enough to donate last week, and you remember there is a donate button on the bottom of the chat if you'd like to do so. Let's get back
Let me
into.
say that whoever wrote this is probably not a native French speaker.
Actually, he's from Canada.
He didn't use the subjunctive tense after je suis content que.
Oh wait, I didn't.
Normally use the subjunctive, but I don't know if maybe in informal French they don't use it.
Oh, look at you.
You might be right. I forgot to.
Remember when
let
I
me
used to
just share
speak
my
French?
screen.
Dan used to go and sit with French people, and I would go with you. Remember that, Dan?
Where was that?
After the comic strip, we would go sit with your friends who spoke French, and I would sit with you.
Sure. Yeah, that was what was that? Was Kian and I mean I don't know when that was.
That was a while ago, but you didn't speak French with me, but they would.
It's
were
amazing. I
you were
love hearing
arrogant.
Dan speaks fluent French, which
I
is
have a terrible accent,
fascinating.
but
Yeah, but it's still pretty cool.
I speak it.
No, you don't, Marina. Please.
I do.
Now,
Je
where
parle
were we?
français un peu.
Ooh, did you just call me? What did you just say?
I said je parle français un peu, right? Dan.
Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds that
is
dirty.
correct.
What is that saying?
You just
Something
said
about Jews?
a little
bit.
French a little bit.
Oh.
You insulted him just a little bit.
This was 2 weeks ago. We didn't forget the results of our Nobel Prize thing. We were, as you can see, everybody but Liz Mealy guessed nerd number 2 for the Nobel Prize in chemistry. We were way off on the Nobel Prize in literature. None of our things were correct, including the Kenyan writer Ngugi wa Thiong'o, because Louise Gluck won, and she came out of nowhere. And it was a huge upset in the Nobel Peace Prize when we all thought New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern was going to win, and the World Food Program won. That is just not even cool at all to do. But here are
You gotta learn how to pronounce those names.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to pronounce that Kenyan name. There's like so much stuff in there and stuff I've never seen, like letters and
Look,
things.
I'm not gonna get on you. I've been apparently messing up everyone's name. I think it comes with age.
Yeah, but no, it's just it's hard to pronounce people's names. Marina, you're the first person I met with a straight. Look, we're Lenny, Dan, and Dave. I mean, that's the way it used to be. Back in the 80s, it was Lenny, Dan, and Dave. And then Marina comes around and Sherrod, and we don't know what's happening. I don't know.
Marina
what's
is
going
a
on.
Russian name.
Well, it's a pretty name.
Dog boats.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doc Boat.
Yeah.
Anyway, this was last week's thing with Frank Santapadre and Rick Newman from Catch a Rising Star. Alan Zweibel was not able to join us because his father was, dying. I didn't find out whether he died. He only had a couple days left. Pretty good excuse though not to be here, but he was very disappointed and wants to come back again. As you can see, I've just been doing horribly. The audience has been doing great. They went 8 and 6.
What
went
is this?
6 and
This
8.
looks like a menu.
Well, this was our picks from last week.
Oh.
Rick and the audience was great picking the Titans, which was just lucky. These two should have won, Houston and Baltimore, and somehow the Eagles came back. Atlanta was my best pick. The Vikings stink, and that's what you get for just being stupid.
I don't know who's who. Who's the lightning bolt?
The lightning bolt is just who won.
Oh.
This the Steelers.
I thought lightning bolt was
I was the only one who had the Bengals. We all got ruined on the Jaguars. The Lions killed them. The Panthers stink, but the audience picked the Bears and the Redskins, which was ridiculous, Lenny. That game sucked, and I lost so much money from them not kicking that extra point was so frustrating. I hate them so much. The
Dave,
Dolphins
I wanted them to get it. Giants had a shot at another quarterback.
Yeah, whatever.
What symbol do you use for the Chargers if you're already using the lightning bolt?
I don't know. This is the Chargers symbol here. It is a light. I know. This is what I chose to use. What do you want me to say? The Dolphins are a great pick. The audience, I don't know how they picked the Broncos. Brilliant. We all lost out on the Rams. KC was correct, and the Cardinals beat the shit out of the Cowboys last night, if you were able to see the show. Here is what we're doing today. So let's just get to it. Marina, I know you don't know that much. It's quite all right.
I mean, I dated some guys. My friend dated a guy from the Houston Oilers, Brad Hopkins.
They're now the Tennessee Titans.
Right,
Yeah, like
Brad
an
Hopkins. You guys know.
Was Roger
Hee-haw.
Staubach an Oiler back when? I know he was a
think
cowboy.
Wasn't he always a cowboy?
Maybe he was
Lenny?
Who? Roger Staubach?
Yeah.
Always a Cowboy. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's start with Thursday night's game. This ought to be a real great game. God, I'm so angry. And the Giants, the only reason they won was because, they didn't make. I mean, I feel like Washington would have come back somehow and ruined it, but they got lucky. So if I have to take the Eagles -4, I mean, I'm going to take the plus the points. I'm going to go with the Giants again, even though I'm angry at them. Lenny?
I'm not taking us. We stink. I'm taking the Eagles.
Oh, see, maybe I should have waited for Lenny to pick because I should have taken the Eagles. So you admit that you do stink. You just got lucky in a win. Okay, Dan, what do you think?
Well, I know nothing about this game.
It's quite all right.
But in the Eagles of Philadelphia versus the Giants of New York, I'm going to go with the Eagles of Philadelphia. Because
Marina?
From what I've heard, the Giants, didn't they fire someone recently because they suck so bad?
No.
No, those are the other teams.
Oh, well, I think they've sucked for quite some time, and I don't think it's going to change.
So you're going
That's
to
what
take the
I do know.
Eagles.
Yeah.
Where we remember we performed in their parking lot over the summer.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Now, this is a great game.
Well, what about the peanut gallery?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Thank you, Lenny. The audience would have been very Mike.
Aunt Judy knows what she's doing.
They're picking the Eagles.
They're going Eagles too. Oh, why did I pick the Giants? I want to change my bet. Can I change my bet?
Do I make money off of this?
I better just keep
Doesn't
it. Yes.
seem on the up and up, Dave.
All right, I'll keep it.
Now this is fun.
That's why I keep
okay.
telling you, mix the order of who talks first.
I will. But sometimes I'm just so sure of something that I wanted to just take the stupid points. Anyway, the Titans, who have been playing unbelievably, and the Steelers, both undefeated. I don't know. Lenny, what do you think? I'm confused in this one.
I do love the Titans. I love them, but the Steelers are on fire. They got a great defense, and I think they're going to give the running back, a hard time.
Henry?
Yeah, he's amazing, but I'm going Steel Curtain. They're back.
Okay. All right. Steelers it is. Dan, what do you think?
Well, the Steelers have a nice. I like what they're doing on defense. On the other hand, the Titans are really on fire, as Lenny said, and they look good. Their offensive game is on point.
Are you going to make a pick soon? Because we have a show that we have to.
Steelers.
Steelers. Is that what you said, Dan?
Steelers.
All right, Marina.
Well, I think just because, like I said, my friend dated Brad Hopkins, who used to formerly play for the Houston Oilers. That's now the Titans. I'm going to go with the Titans.
That's the way to bet, Marina. That's exactly how you win when you don't know anything. That's why it's not a big deal to not to know anything. None of us know anything. I'm going to take the Titans too. What does the audience say?
Steelers.
Steelers, probably the right bet.
Probably.
Oh God, here's another awful game. Let's just get through it. The Cowboys and the Washington Football Club. Lenny, can you go first again? I don't know. I got to hear what you guys say.
This one's brutal. I don't like either of these two teams. I'm going to go the Cowboys because they got embarrassed so bad if they don't get a win here.
They did. Marina, you want to go next?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Cowboys because at least they didn't have a racist guy or whatever.
That's right, mascot.
Well,
technically, the Cowboys are all probably
racist ownerships.
Yeah.
The most racist team in the league, owners-wise.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Screw them.
Dan, what do you think?
I'm going to go with Western Airlines.
Yeah. All right. I'll go with the Cowboys. I don't even know. What does the audience say?
Washington.
Ooh,
Really?
interesting.
Nice.
This
Very
audience
interesting.
needs. I need to see who's in this audience.
Well, they're very talented. They're winning the whole.
Why am I getting
Season.
passionate about this all of a
I don't
sudden?
have any problem picking the Bills here. That could be 30 points. Lenny, Bills against the stupid Jets.
I'm going Bills. I can't take the Jets in good
No, you
time.
can't take them. You can't take them.
Can't do it. They gotta
Dan?
show it to me.
The last time I was in Buffalo, I killed, so I'm going to go with the Bills.
All right, smart move, Marina.
I'm going with everyone here who says the Bills.
Okay, and the audience?
Bills.
Yeah, who would pick the Jets
Bills.
even with the points? This is an interesting one. New Orleans against the Carolina Panthers, who lost last week to the Bears. Oh, the Saints. They're bad at covering spreads. This is a tough one. I'll let Dan go first in this one.
When those Saints go marching in, baby, the New Orleans Saints.
Okay, Marina.
I like the logo, the Panther logo. That
I
looks
do too.
cute. I'm going to go with that Panther.
I like it for that reason too, actually. What does the audience say? Let's go with them first.
Scary. The
They haven't
Okay, so
said anything for it yet. So
Lenny, what do you think?
I like Matt Rule, the coach formerly out of Temple. That's Gina's alma mater, and I'll take the points. They're a defensive team. They're good.
Yeah, what about the fact that we didn't talk about Teddy Bridgewater coming back to New Orleans? You know what? I think I'm going to take the points
really
as well.
like it. In fact, that's my bet of the week. I'll take that +7.
Wow, that's his
Dan, you sure you wanna
complimentary
stay?
pick of the week. Now, does the audience have a pick?
Saints.
Saints. Okay.
Well, they're gonna lose their shirts.
I'm taking Green Bay. I don't have any issues with it. I think they're really
What's the
angry
other
after last
team?
week. That's the Houston Texans. Lenny, I assume, right?
Green Bay. Yeah.
They're going to be pissed. I feel bad for the Texans. Dan?
I had a bad week up at the what's that club up in near Green Bay? The
Acme?
no, the Sky, whatever it is. But I'm gonna go with the other ones. The was that the Texas Rangers? What is that thing?
The Houston Texans.
Texas?
That's
Marina?
Ivy Lieberman special right there, the Houston Texans.
Yes.
Everything I know I don't really know, but passively, unconscious, Green Bay sounds like they always do better.
So that's what you're going to take,
Yeah.
right? And what does the audience say?
Green Bay.
That's probably the pick of the week, right? Oh boy, the Browns and the Bengals, another barn burner. The Bengals are so due, and Cleveland played awful. I feel like their quarterback's hurt. I'm going to take the points. I'm going to take the Bengals at home. They are due.
The
Lenny?
Bengals 4?
3.
They're 0-3.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, they're like, I don't think they've won a game. I think they have that one tie.
Oh.
Or did they beat Jacksonville? I don't remember. They're not doing.
Cleveland should be better at this point. I'm gonna go Cleveland here.
All right, that's -3. Cleveland. Dan?
I'm gonna go with Mandalay Pictures.
I don't know what that is.
Look up the logo of Mandalay Pictures. I'm gonna go with the Bengals, but apparently you're not familiar with the logo of Mandalay.
Apparently, I'm not. Marina.
You know the Western Airlines logo.
I'm a cat lady, so the cat.
Okay, good. I love that pick as well. What does the audience say?
The Browns.
Browns.
Go
Interesting.
Browns.
Little comeback. I actually love the Falcons here. I don't have any problem with them. I think they're going to make a little comeback this season. So the Jets cannot pick Trevor Lawrence because everybody's telling nobody wants to. He'll probably stay in school another year so he doesn't have to go to the Jets. Lenny, what do you think?
Well, Marina's a cat lady, so I'm taking the Lions.
You're taking the Lions. Interesting.
I hate Matt Ryan. I hate the Falcons. They lost their coach. Whatever.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know much about football, but I do know that a falcon can escape the lion because he flies. So in a fight, I'm going to go with the falcon.
All right, Marina.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with cats.
Okay. What does the audience say?
They're split, so I'm gonna go at Lions.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The Cardinals, who played over and beyond who they are yesterday in Dallas on the road, are at home against the unbelievable Seahawks, who are undefeated. This is a tough one. Lenny, I will start with you.
Oh man, this is the game of the week. This looks like a fun game. I hope it's on TV. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. That kid is, I think it'll be a last-second field goal, and I'm gonna be on the right side of that half point.
Yeah, and you got the half point. Yeah, Dan, what do you think?
The Seahawk logo looks meaner, so I'm going to go with the Seahawks.
It's the right way to pick. I mean, look how bad
Now,
we
what's
did
the
last
story
week.
of the Seahawk again?
Like the team or the actual animal?
The the team.
It's
Oh,
Russell
they're
Wilson.
undefeated. Russell Wilson is their quarterback, and they're really terrific, actually.
He's married
And
to a
is Russell black, white? What's
Yes.
going on?
Yeah, he's
Let's
black.
He
go.
just got
Okay.
married to somebody really hot.
Is she black?
I believe she is. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Give it to him.
Sounds kind of racist. No, what? I know why you took Dallas.
I'm going to go
It's
with
all
Lenny's
about
logic.
race.
I'm going to take the Cardinals. What does the audience say?
Seahawks.
What does our racist audience say? Marina, why don't we start with you this time? This is the actual
That looks
Chargers.
like a banana. Is my glasses
It looks like a toupee to me.
It's the Los Angeles team. It does look like a toupee. I have to sneeze. No, I don't. It's the charge against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, I've
Speaking of
heard
racism.
horrible thing about the Jacksonville Jaguars. Am I correct on that?
Well, it's not a great town, but
But I've
I
heard
don't.
that, and the other
They're
team,
okay.
the toupee, who is that?
The Chargers in
There you
Los
go.
Angeles.
Of Los
They
Angeles.
got a kid on there who's playing lights out great. They should have a better record, but he's not ready.
He's not ready. And
Well, I mean, he's ready, but he keeps losing last minute to the greats. It's not his fault, right, Lenny?
Yeah, Herbert.
And then the cat. That's a cat again, right? They
It
people
is.
like cats, huh?
Yep.
Let's be consistent here and stay with the cat family.
Okay. Dan?
I guess I'll go with Cat.
Okay. Lenny?
I want to go with Jacksonville here just because Chargers have this way of making everything close. It doesn't matter what it is. It would be 40-0, and all of a sudden it'll be 40-35, All right, I'm going to go Chargers. We're going to give them a shot here.
I am going to go Chargers as well. I think that kid works it out this week. Jacksonville, I keep trying them, and they just keep letting me down
They won't do
every
it.
week.
Work on their logo.
I like Gardner Minshew, but
We all do, and we want him to play better, but he just keeps losing. So I'm going to go with the Chargers, even with the 7.5. I think they'll win by 10. What does the audience say?
They say Chargers, but Aunt Judy said, "Who cares on this one?"
She's right about that. Okay, well, here are the Patriots. Wow, this is an interesting game. The Patriots coming off a loss to the Broncos, and the 49ers coming off an unbelievable win. I didn't know Garoppolo was even playing last week to the LA Rams. This is a really tough one. Lenny, you want to start it?
yeah, I actually like. I think I like New England. Belichick doesn't usually lose 2 games in a row.
What about Garoppolo coming back to New England, though? He wants it.
Yeah, and every time scenarios like this happen, Belichick crushes their spirits.
Excellent. Dan, what do you think?
I don't like that the New England Patriots, they don't, it's a whole region, not just a state or a city like everybody else.
That's right.
So I'm going to go with San Francisco.
Okay.
How dare they?
Marina?
I should go with San Francisco because that's where my sister is living and now, and they've had a tough year, right? But
Everybody's had a tough year.
Yeah, we've all had a tough year.
I do feel like New England is always pulling up. So yeah, New England.
Okay. I am going to take Lenny's advice and go with New England on that one. It's only 2.5 points. They're at home. What does the audience say?
49ers.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't hate that bet.
Interesting.
This
yeah.
is, I wouldn't say it was tough, but the Broncos played really well. Kansas City is favored by 10 points. They keep beating people by about 10 points, but the Broncos played so well against the Patriots on the road last week. But who won? I'm not betting against the Kansas City. Lenny.
I agree. I'm not betting against Kansas City. This game could be 40-10 in a hurry.
Yeah. Dan?
That horse reminds me of the Godfather scene, so I'm going with Kansas City.
Okay. Marina?
Yeah, you got to go with, you can't be just thinking, oh, they could do. Let's go with what has happened. Kansas City.
Kansas City, the Super Bowl champs, and the very hot Patrick Mahomes. What does the audience say?
Kansas City.
Yeah, I was going to say there's no way. Where's my cursor? And this is the Sunday night game, the Tom Brady Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Las Vegas Raiders, interrupting Lenny's show and his possible livelihood. How dare they put on a good game like this? The Vegas Raiders coming off an unbelievable upset against the Kansas City Chiefs, and Tampa Bay also coming off an upset. Lenny, How does this pan out?
I'll tell you exactly how it pans out. I need a good rating so my life and career could be better. So this game is going to be dead tied going into the last second. So nobody watches my show. I'm taking the points. Give me the Raiders the points.
+3.
Yeah, it's going in overtime. You heard it here first.
I think I'll take that too. Dan, what do you say?
The first Super Bowl I ever saw, I think it was Super Bowl 11, was the Raiders and the Vikings, right, Lenny?
That sounds about. Yes, it was. That's right.
Wow.
So that in honor of that, I'm going to go with the Raiders.
Okay. Wow. We're all picking the Raiders. Marina?
I've always liked the Raiders. Who's that other guy?
The Buccaneers. Tom Brady plays for them now.
Oh,
they're in Florida, Tampa Bay.
Tom Brady's over there. Yeah, no, the Raiders.
He's not a cat, Marina. Oh,
what does the audience say?
They're saying Tampa.
I was going to say, I bet you we don't all pick together. And the audience seems to be always right. Here's our final game Monday night. The unbelievable 5-1 Chicago Bears against the LA Rams, who just aren't playing very well. I don't have any problem in, I guess, taking the Bears plus the points. Lenny?
Well, I grew up a Rams fan, so I say they bounce back. He'll whip him into shape. I'm going with the Rams.
Danny?
In honor of SNL, the Bears.
Marina, what do you think? Oh, you're from Chicago.
I haven't watched football since the Super Bowl Shuffle. So,
1985.
Remember the refrigerator?
Of course.
Yeah. Oh my God. So yeah, Chicago.
I had a feeling. And what does the audience say?
They're saying Chicago.
Good. Because I think I might put money on it.
Going down. It's too obvious.
And there are our picks for this week. Hello, everybody. And all right, so we got to actually wind down here. I still have some more stuff I want to share with you. Let me get rid of this.
We don't get to talk at all?
No. We still get to talk.
Don't we get to talk about that guy who jerked off at CNN?
Yeah. Hold on. I'm getting there now. Here. We have the NFL. You guys can see the screen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was last week. Tom Brady and Rodgers, as you can see, with this colorful hat. NFL has become a very gay league. And,
I was going to say it, but I thought you couldn't say that anymore.
You can say it because look at this. What do you call that then?
Someone
the hell
wants
is that?
it.
This
Someone
guy blowing
wants
this Aaron Rodgers? I mean, that's really messed up. Here's Joe Flacco saying, I've had it. What a week I'm having. He's had it. I thought he was going to be I thought that was a good pickup. I thought him and Andy Dalton, you're on these teams for you. They're perfect backup quarterbacks. They both stink. I don't know how you're this guy. You win a Super Bowl and now you stink.
They're the best defense in football. That's how.
Here's the Dolphins just laughing at the Jets and saying, we hate you very much. In fact, got even worse. Look good doing it too. It's the stupidest comment of all time. Here's the Giants coming out of the coming out for who? Why are they putting money into that smoke? There's nobody there. Who are they trying to pump up so they could beat the Washington Football Club?
Do you see me up in the corner, Dave? I'm up there.
Are you up here?
No, keep going to the right. The other way. Keep going up there. Keep going right there. Yeah, right there.
That's you.
A little further down. Yeah.
Was it fun being at that game? No.
I mean, I love it because, like I told you, I can get home in 15 minutes now.
So wait, what happened when they lined up for the 2-point conversion? What was that?
I loved it because I did not want to go to overtime. And my wife wants me home to help her with the baby on the weekend. So
that's hilarious.
Yeah. I was like, good.
And there he is after they didn't make that 2-point conversion. Wah, wah.
Lenny, where are you living now, if I could just very quickly ask? The last time I tried to ask, I was chastised.
What were you going to ask?
Where Lenny lives now.
Oh, I'm down the block from where I used to live there.
Oh, same.
Well, I don't think we want to talk about where Lenny lives, do we? Necessary.
That was sort of out there.
Down the block, so it's ambiguous, but I know.
Lenny, can you give us your address so we can send stuff to you?
Down the block from the old place.
Have you guys seen this? This made me laugh so hard. Have you seen it?
No.
You know what it is?
Zamboni.
Yeah. I can't believe you guys haven't seen this. I never laughed so hard.
Oh no!
What happened?
He catches on fire. How the fuck does that happen in an ice rink?
Oh no!
Oh, 2020.
But it gets worse. The whole thing catches on fire, and then I don't know if this was the move, but then he goes back into into the garage.
No, why would you do that? What?
Why is he still in there?
Because he's an idiot. Comes from upbringing. Parents are idiots too. This reminds me of my favorite movie. I mean, this is a
that's so funny.
Ghost
That
Rider.
movie sucks.
It's pretty much what he was
That movie
doing.
is so hard to watch.
Here's me on the Zamboni. As you can see, there's an evil guy working it out where he's trying to, you can see he's running away and that thing's going to catch on fire in no time. There's evil people working that out. This is the World Series starts tonight, right?
Yes.
Tampa Bay against Los Angeles. Think about this, folks. No matter who wins the World Series that no one cares about, one of those teams will have 2 titles during COVID, one of those cities.
Very nice.
Oh, I thought you said 2 team
one had
members.
the hockey, one had the basketball.
2 cities, one city will have 2 championships during COVID. Tampa Bay, with the Tampa Bay Lightning, won the Stanley Cup, and Los Angeles won the NBA championship. That is a miracle considering the time. And of course, we're hoping it's not Tampa Bay. I showed this last week. This is Tampa Bay celebrating their Stanley Cup in a boat thing, a boat show. But here's the worst part. This is everybody in Tampa Bay celebrating with no masks and just all being together.
Oh, no.
So although I don't care for any of the LA teams winning, I think I'm rooting for the Dodgers. So this doesn't happen again.
Wait, when did that happen? That was this year?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
God.
Yeah, this is 3 weeks ago. Not one mask in sight, not even on a chin.
Hopefully some of them are dead.
Was there an outbreak from that? I mean, outdoor transmission is kind
They'll never tell us. They keep it a secret in Florida.
Outdoor transmission if you're social distanced.
There you go, Marina. There's your boy.
Hey, hi, sexy. How you doing? I wish I had been on that.
I think he's an Upper West Sider, Marina. I see him walking around every once in a while. Should I give him your number?
Sure. No, it's so funny because
why couldn't this guy get punched instead of Rick Moranis? Thank you.
Does everyone know what happened? Maybe we should set it.
I think everybody knows, but you can briefly.
Well, I will tell you exactly what happened with this next clip because let me explain something to you. If this happens to you, what I'm about to play next, you're the worst person ever.
Damn. At least Pee Wee Herman was in an X-rated movie theater. I'm just saying.
If OJ's making fun of you, you are the worst person on the planet. OJ's getting play out of Jeffrey Toobin.
Oh, no.
That's not good. And here's who he was masturbating to.
No.
Yeah. She was on the panel.
I don't know, but you don't know that he was masturbating to her. She was.
I would. She's kind of sexy, but she also looks like John Waite from the 80s.
Let me see her picture again, if I might.
Oh, God.
Interesting.
You don't think this is similar? I would have masturbated to him in the 80s.
A little like Bonnie Raitt.
Yeah, and a little like John Waite.
A little like John Waite. John Waite, Bonnie Raitt.
Here's me and John Waite in the 80s because I did masturbate to him when we were together.
What were you doing with John Waite?
Don't worry about it, Dan. Okay. We were doing a sketch where we kept saying, "But John Waite," and he would be like, "Yeah."
Oh, that's funny. That really is John Waite.
Thing. Yeah. But yeah, well, there it is, folks. Jeffrey Toobin, he's masturbating. Or he's just on Marina and I before we went out. We're talking about why would you put a piece of sticky note on your camera if you're going to do that. Even if you think you're off, don't do it. That thing could go on at any moment. Somebody could be, hacking you.
I have been terrified at night. Sometimes my phone is on my bed and I'm not sure if I've still have it on. You never know what button you're hitting. You got to be careful.
Of course.
But I feel sorry for the guy. You don't feel sorry for him?
No. Why would I feel sorry for him? What's he doing? He can't hold off until he goes to bed like all of us. We're old men. We can wait until we go to bed.
Apparently, though, men masturbate at work a lot. And so this is proof.
Well, I used to do that 10, 15 years ago. I assume he's around my age.
I think Dan is doing it right now.
He used to have to go into the bathroom.
I'm not doing it right now. I'll prove it to you.
What the? No, don't. My friend Lawrence told me a story that he made out with Christy Canyon once, the porn star from the 80s. And he told me this hot story, and I had to go into the bathroom and take care of business. It was at my job. It was awful.
Have you guys done that, Lenny? Have you done that at work? Are you
Word.
lying? Are
Where?
you
The Comedy
lying?
Cellar?
Anytime
where's
they
he
say
gonna
that
do
men masturbate at work, they've said that. There's
I've
studies.
never masturbated
I work
anywhere that
never.
wasn't the place where people normally masturbate, either at home or in a hotel room.
I did it
Oh,
into a urinal. It was quite
one
convenient.
time I did. One time was that in the study lounge at UPenn in the high rise south.
Yeah, well, that's the age where you can't help yourself.
Yeah.
You must.
And so not my finest hour, but there you have it.
And on that note, that's the end of our show for this evening. I'd like to thank my guests. Let's see, Marina. I mean, does anybody have anywhere there to besides obviously
I will
supermarkets?
be this Saturday at Back East Brewery in Bloomfield, Connecticut.
Oh, yes, you're working with the guy that runs the casino place up
Yeah,
there.
the Routh.
Rachel and I worked with him a couple of weeks ago. That sounds like a fun show. Is that outdoors?
There will be 2 shows, October 24th. I don't know if it's outdoors, but I assume appropriate social distancing will be in force.
Excellent.
You can get tickets at
Marina, do you have anything going on?
Oh, I thought Dan was still.
comedycraftbeer.com is where you can get tickets to see me if you are in the Bloomfield, Hartford County area.
And for me, just go to my website, marinafranklin.com. But most important, check out my podcast, Friends Like Us. We have really excellent guests right now. We have the CEO of the Shade Room coming on next week, and I am so excited.
I was on that Instagram feed once, which was hilarious. And they're like, and every chat was just like, who is that white guy in the back?
Are you serious?
I swear to God. Yeah, I have it on I'll show it to you later. It's really funny.
I'll mention
because it's Tiffany Haddish is like dancing. And for some reason, I'm in the back just being creepy. And but the best was Marina was telling me who she had on her show. And it was, they were having a very serious conversation about Black Lives Matter. I'm like, I had the opposite guest on my podcast last week. I had Sean Donahue, who is a freshman at Notre Dame University, who just got a caddy scholarship, the exact opposite of a Black Lives Matter situation. The whitest kid getting a caddy scholarship going to Notre Dame. It was really funny.
Danny Noonan got the caddy.
Exactly. I know. Isn't that funny? He doesn't even play golf, and he got a caddy scholarship to Notre Dame. It's great. Yes.
Can I also say?
Why am I always seeing the same hands?
Can I go to my TikTok page? I went viral. I have 18,000 followers within 3 weeks.
Wow.
It is great, but she does that Friday dancing, which I don't care for because I just want her to wear jeans.
The Friday, I wore jeans and you saw what happened. I had 2 stomachs because of you. I blame you because I wore pants.
Sorry. And Lenny, of course, has his show Supermarket Sweep, which is on an hour or 2 hours from now on ABC if you're watching on the East Coast, and normally Sundays at 8 o'clock. Please watch. Our friends Bethel and Neil are on it, and also DC Benny.
I want season 2 so I can make some money during this disaster.
Yes, he deserves. And then,
I'll
of course,
be back on stage when COVID is done.
And then he'll probably put his pals, me, Dan, and Marina on.
I'm just happy for DC.
We're all happy for him.
DC.
DC Benny.
Yeah, and Leslie.
Next week, our guest at this time, of course, there could be changes, but next week we go back to our 8 o'clock slot. Our guest will be Family Guy executive producer and writer of the amazing best movie ever, Ted, Alex Sulkin. We also have Daily Show and Family Guy co-producer Chris Regan, and everybody's old favorite from the Comedy Cellar and showrunner to the Latino version of One Day at a Time, Mike Royce, will be joining us next week on the Comedy Cellar Nightly Show. Yeah, that ought to be interesting. On the Comedy Cellar Nightly Football Show on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. with me, Dave Juskow. Otherwise, everybody, be wonderful. Come down to the Comedy Cellar. Have a meal with your favorite comics. We usually start at around 7 o'clock. The Olive Tree is open for business, and sooner or later, someday, we will all be open for comedy again, and we can have a wonderful time at the best comedy club in the country and possibly the world, the Comedy Cellar, everybody. We'll see you next time. Thank everybody for coming. We'll see you next Tuesday night.